What up, though? Alright, let's get right to it. We in Genesis chapter 4. It's a quick little chapters, 26 verses. I ain't gonna lie, it wasn't nothing that's too crazy that just like, lifelong lesson that stood out to me personally, you know what I'm saying? But I think the overall message is cool. So we in a story of Cain and Abel, where Cain killed his brother Abel. So we start right here. Brief summary, chapter 4, verse 1. Adam made love to his wife. She became pregnant and gave birth to Cain. Then later she gave birth to his brother Abel. So Cain was the older brother. Abel was the little brother. Abel worked the flocks, like he kept the animals, the sheep, whatever. I don't know what kind of flocks they had. So you know what I'm saying. But he worked the animals. Cain worked the soil. So he worked like the gardening, the food, whatever, the fruits, whatever. So over a course of time, verse 3 said, over a course of time, they both brought offerings to the Lord. Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering, and Abel, verse 4, brought some fat portions of some of his firstborn of the flocks. The Lord looked favor on Abel's and his offering, the younger brother's offering of the fat portions, but on Cain's offering, he did not look with favor. So Cain got very upset and his face was downcast. So the older brother got upset because his offering to the Lord was not acceptable, probably because he was like being selfish or whatever. I don't know, I'm assuming. These are my assumptions, my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? He like the first fruits, he like withholding. So okay, well, I only got 10, so maybe I give him 1, you know what I'm saying, type kick, you feel me? And then Abel, the younger brother, was probably like, well, here, you can have it all, like, here, it's all yours anyway, type kick. So his was acceptable and Cain's wasn't. So the one thing that I did find interesting, let's get rid of this. The one thing that I did find interesting in this chapter was, I think it was the most important part, was this part right here. The Lord said to Cain when he saw him angry, he said, why are you angry? Chapter 6, verse 6, he said, the Lord said to Cain, why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If verse 7, this is the important part right here. He said, if you do right, will you not be accepted? If you do right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it. I thought that was like my outtake of chapter 4, Genesis chapter 4. This was like what I took out of it the most. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you do right, will you not be accepted? Point blank, period. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not about being like accepted by the world. It's about being accepted by God at the end of the day. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And I think that just where I'm at in my life is real important. Like it's just important. Like, to me, it matters. Like, it matters, bro. Like, right and wrong. Like, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And generally, in the world that we live in this westernized civilization, like, it's like flip-flops. Like, if you do good, if you do right and you do good, a lot of times you chastise or you pointed as the bad guy, or you don't fit in because you're trying to do good. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go, you'll be shunned upon for doing good almost. It's like even in school, you know what I'm saying? In this culture, if you smart, you get picked on and you get bullied for being smart, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Like, I admire a smart kid. I admire somebody that's intelligent. I look at them like they a gift. You feel me? I want smart people around me. I want people that's going to help me grow. I want people that's going to help me to be better. That's going to teach me something that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I look at them as an asset, opposed to we are you a nerd or are you lame? You feel me? Like, but then you get in the room full of everybody that's sitting, some females that's twerking, or some homies that's some homies that's, you know what I'm saying, shooting dice, you feel me, or just being, you know what I'm saying, niggas, excuse me, my language, I probably shouldn't say that, but you know what I'm saying, you just, all of that stuff, the mainstream media, especially urbanized media, is just pushed on, especially the black culture, you know what I'm saying, even though black is a color, you know what I'm saying, black culture or African American culture, you know what I'm saying, that's being shoved in people's face on how you should be and how you should live, you know what I'm saying. So if you fit outside of these stereotypical norms, you know what I'm saying, you are outcast almost, you feel me? So that's why when it says, like, if you do what is right, will you not be accepted, you feel me? So I think so much people try to be accepted by the world. You feel me? But my primary focus is being accepted by God, because God is the one who judges. God is the ultimate creator. God is the end all and be all. You feel me? So it's like, it's not about doing what's right in my peers' eyes. It's not about doing what's right in my parents' eyes. It's not about doing what's right in anybody else's eyes, because they are not the judge. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's right to one person may not be what's right to the next person. You feel me? So it's about, like, and that's why I'm in this word, because in order to know how God wants us to live, we have to know God. In order to know, like, I feel like in order to know yourself truly, you know what I'm saying, if you really want to, I heard somebody say that, if you really want to know yourself, get to know God, because God created you. You know what I'm saying? Like, go to the manufacturer. You feel me? If I really want to know about a product, I got a Samsung Galaxy Fold. So if I want to know something about this Galaxy Fold, I need to go hit up Samsung. I need to go hit up the person who created the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I need to just know something about whatever, you feel me, why not go to the original architect? You feel me? So if God is the creator of me, then I need to understand God and how he works. You know what I'm saying? I need to understand his language. I need to understand what's pleasing to him, because if he's saying that to do good, if you do good, won't you be accepted? Well, what do you consider to be good, Father? Because that's how I want to align my life and what's acceptable unto you. You feel me? So because it doesn't say here that he laid out the objectives to, hey, this is an acceptable offering and this is not. If Cain just blatantly disregarded what he believed to be an acceptable offering or not, it doesn't say that. You feel me? So that would be my first thing, is like finding out what's acceptable unto God and then trying my best to walk that way. And this is why I say it's important, because he says, verse 7 again, it says, if you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not do what is right, this is not like, okay, so this is, everything has action and opposite reactions. So if you do not do what is right, then it's not that you're just gonna fall, it's not that you're just gonna fail, it's not that you're gonna be killed or just downcast. It says that sin is crouching at your door. Like, it's crouching at your door. Like, it's just waiting. It's waiting to prowl. It's like a shark that's circling around you. Like, constantly. Sin is constantly around us, every which way and direction. And if you don't do what's right, then it's crouching at your door. And it says, the next part, it says it desires to have you. It like, sin desires to have you. It wants us. It wants us to do. It's like, it seems so enticing too. It's so easy, bro. It's like, you don't have to find trouble. Trouble will find you. I promise you, bro. Like, I promise you. You don't even have to be trying to sin. Sin will somehow creep its way up on you. You know what I'm saying? And if then the last part says, but you must rule over it. And if we don't be diligent in trying to do good, if you don't be diligent in trying to be, like, you know what I'm saying, proactive, if you don't be diligent in trying to, in like our walk, you feel me, like, it's easy to fall into sin. And then sin, it's another scripture I believe, it says sin is kin to death. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's in Proverbs. It says sin is kin to death. Like, they go hand in hand. Like, they go hand in hand. If you keep sinning, you're going to be close to death. Like, they go hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? So, that was like the most important part. That I don't want to keep rambling and talking circles, but that was like the most important part to me, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you do what is right, will you not be accepted? You feel me? And to the best of my abilities, I try to do what is right. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is where I'm at today. Mind you, I had to learn these things. You feel me? I had to learn these things. I had to learn to be self-sufficient. I had to learn to stand on my own. I had to learn to not be a follower. You know what I'm saying? I had to learn to, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not about pleasing other people. It's about finding peace within myself. You know, being okay with myself. I heard Nip Hussle say one time, would you rather be at war with yourself and at peace with the world, or at peace with yourself and at war with the world? Like, I would rather have peace within myself and be outcast, knowing that I'm in line with God, knowing that I'm doing what's right, knowing that, you know what I'm saying, I don't care if everybody else don't like it. I know that the one who created everything, I know that the one who has the end all and be all, the one who has the final say, is happy with who I am and how I'm living my life. Facts. So I'm trying to see, wasn't anything else in here, you know what I'm saying? So just if y'all want to read this, fuck to go on. Cain killed his brother. This sharp response right here in verse 9. The Lord said to Cain, where is your brother Abel? He said, where is your brother Abel? I'm starting to feel congested. I'm sorry about that. The Lord said to Cain, where is your brother Abel? Come on now, But Brody, come on, I want all that information popping up on the screen. I should have put this on do not disturb. Sorry. Bop. Do not disturb. Bop. So next time I know I had it on do not disturb. But yeah, I was done anyway. That's like a sign right there saying I was done, because I don't want this to go too long. So I'm at 10 minutes. But yeah, I do not know. He replied, "Am I my brother's keeper?" You know what I'm saying? I know some pastors that have spoken on that, and I think that nothing really else happened that stood out to me, particularly the rest in this chapter. But that's really what I wanted to touch on. You know what I'm saying? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? So today, let's try to do what is right. And remember, what's my quote? I be saying, mistakes are good. They help us grow. They teach you everything you need to know. Boom. So, like I said, don't be scared to make mistakes. Don't be scared to fall. Don't be scared to fail. For like, if we just constantly trying to do good, if we constantly trying to do good and be better every day than we was the day before, we on the right path. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, if you take one step towards God, I promise you, He gonna take two towards you. You know what I'm saying? So, even just by watching this video, getting your word, a simple prayer, man, I'm telling you, you're gonna start to see God manifest in your life. You're going to start to see something good. God is so subtle sometimes and quiet. It's not these big things. And life is so fast. It's like so busy. It's almost meant to distract us. God be right in front of our face sometimes and we don't see it. You know what I'm saying? So just trust and believe that He there. He got you. He love you and He care for you. And that's a promise. He says that He care for us. His desire for us is for us to do good and to give us hope. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's my rant. Blessings. Peace.